Welcome to my videos on my blog. And this time I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday on 2025 NBA playoff day 35. Well, yesterday was played the game 2 in the Eastern Conference Finals where the Indiana Pacers defeated the New York Knicks 114 to 109. And with this victory, the Pacers took a 2-0 lead in the series. Well, remember that in the first game was a tremendous game because the Indiana Pacers overcame a 14 points the deficit with less than 3 minutes to play in the last quarter. They forced overtime and they won the game 158 to 155, and they took the lead of the series. And this was a tremendous surprise because the Knicks were the favorite to win this series in that game. In the first game, the Knicks had everything to win that game, but they couldn't close the game and they paid it. So in this game, it was a must victory for the Knicks to avoid to fall 0-2 in the series, to travel to Indiana for the game 3 and 4 with that disadvantage. And the Indiana Pacers needed the victory to try to avoid the tie in the series and to try to win the series in Indiana. So about this game was very great, and again the last minutes of the game was tremendous because they were very exciting. When in the beginning of the game, the Pacers started in a great level because in the first minutes they took a 10 points in the of the lead, but later the Knicks reacted. They closed better the quarter and they won the first quarter by 2 point difference. They won it 26-24. In the second quarter, the Knicks were leading most part of the quarter, where they increased the lead. They increased the lead to almost 5 point difference. Later, the Pacers reduced it. Again, they won this quarter by 1 point difference, 26-25. And in the halftime, the Knicks were leading the game 52 by 3 point difference, 52 by 49. In the third quarter, it was the same close, but in this time the Pacers took the advantage of the game, and they were leading most part of the quarter. Where in this quarter the Pacers won it by 3 point difference, 52 by 29, and in the end of the third quarter, the game was very exciting because the game was tied 81 by 81. And the third quarter, it was so exciting, but the problem here is that the Pacers took the lead of the game for more than 10 point difference since the beginning of the quarter, and the Knicks couldn't reduce that gap, because I thought that in the fourth quarter it was going to be close. I thought that the game was going to be defined in the last second of the game, but the Pacers took the advantage of the game in the first minutes of the fourth quarter, and it was impossible for the Knicks to reduce that gap. With less than 4 minutes to play, the Pacers were in the game by 10 point difference, and in that moment I thought that the game was over. But the Knicks reacted in the last 3 minutes of the game. It was very exciting because they reduced the game to a 3 point difference, and even the Knicks had the opportunity to tie this game and to force overtime, because the Knicks were trailing by 3 point difference, 107 to 110, and with less than 20 seconds to play, the Knicks had the opportunity to tie this game. Jalen Brunson had the opportunity to score a triple and tie the game with less than 10 seconds to play, but he couldn't because he missed it. But about this is that I didn't understand why Thibodeau, the Knicks head coach, didn't decide to ask for a timeout to plan the play and to try to tie the game. And in the end, the Knicks couldn't do what the Pacers did in the first game, where they overcome a 14 point difference. The Knicks had the opportunity because they were trailing by 10 point difference with less than 3 minutes to play. They had the opportunity to tie this game with less than 10 seconds to play. They missed the opportunity, and in the end, the Pacers won the game 114 to 109. With this victory, the Pacers, this is a surprise, they won both games in New York, and now the series will travel to Indianapolis for the game 3 and 4. To be honest, I think that the series is over because I see very difficult that the Knicks can win both games or even only one game. If the Knicks want that the series can travel back to New York, they need to win the game 3 tomorrow, in Indiana, but it looks very difficult. And the most probably is that the Indiana are gonna to sweep this series. And what's next? Today we'll play the game 3 in the Western Conference Finals when the Minnesota Timberwolves will receive the Oklahoma City Thunder and Minnesota Minneapolis at 20:30 Eastern Time. Remember that the Thunders are leading the game 2-0. They have a very easy series. They have won both games for more than 10-point difference, and it looks very difficult that the Timberwolves can overcome that situation. But the good news is that the Timberwolves had 2 games in home, and this is a must win today to try to win that game and to try to extend the series. But it looks very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I think that the Thunder are favorite, but I think that the Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards will want to give a fight. I think that this game is gonna be close, and I think that the Timberwolves are going to win this game by 1 or 2 point difference, and they're going to get the first victory of the series. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Junior.